Hi Scorpio, this is Shah and I hope you're well. This is the reading for the uh, tw- uh, 26th to the 1st of August. We have just gone into the zodiac sign of Leo by the time you see this video, and just a few big thank yous for your reaction on the reading of the 16th of June. You were the highest, amazing views. I've never had so many views before, 550. So knowing that, I'm glad I'm reaching a lot of Scorpios, and I'm really proud of you because you are really coming out of your shell. Now what I'm going to do this week is asking you a question, and I hope you will be giving me an answer. This is like a direct question that I would love to receive direct answers. And it is with regarding to the readings that I've done the last couple of weeks, but mainly I've taken things out of the Scorpio from the 16th of June. How is your month going so far since the 16th of June? Were there delays for you, and are they over? Have you received money or promotion or a wage rise? Have you more trust in yourself? Do you feel more dependent and determined? Have you panicked or lost your head about something? Because that is what the cards were saying, because you had the Fool. Okay. Have you had any luck at all? Have you been celebrating? Have you had gatherings? Well, let's see what is in store for you this week, and see whether the energy is still the same, or that it follows up from the last couple of weeks, their readings. So I'm also doing the romance reading at the end of the week, so they should be out before the 1st of August. And we've got the full moon, the buck moon, on the 23rd. Well, here you are, celebrations, the 10 of Pentacles. That is on Monday. Boom. Coming together, reunions, expansion, a new home, or perhaps getting married. You could be coming into money through an inheritance, a lottery, or trust, or a wage rise, or a promotion. Again, you've got the 8 of Wands. You saw me shaking the cards, and I'm taking them from the top and from between and from the bottom. Wow. So you have got quite an impressive reading. Things happening all at once. Now, I'm doing the reading a little bit different, just to keep myself on my toes and to keep it really informative, and also exciting for you, so that you don't get bored. I've got a new deck which was given to me by Brenda Tarot Readings. We do have contact nearly every day, and we do work together, and it's from the Akastic Tarot. It's a totally different system, and I'm only going to take one card because I'm going to go into depth of these cards. And also I have the Herb Crafter's Tarot. It's a beautiful little card or deck, and the idea behind this is to have the tarot and see what herb or flower comes out. Now, I'm just giving you also the Angel Feather card, and see what the energy is from those. Okay, and I will do this extensively as well. and that is the reading for this week. So if you are on holiday, I hope you are having a nice holiday, and make sure that you come back in one piece. Now, the last card I'm going to give you is the Surrender deck, I think, and that always makes things quite clear. Or shall I do the Creativity? The Creativity Oracle is being said because your imagination or intuition works overtime with that deck. So, okay, we'll take the Creativity deck. Okay, now, it's quite a beautiful deck. Well, it's flipped out, so we are keeping that one there. And those are the decks that I'm using. I'm also using the Modern Love Tarot. Okay, so here we go. You come in with the Two of Pentacles. The Two of Pentacles means that you might be trying to balance your finances or your work life and your home life. Perhaps you might be spending more time at work because we do have the Ten of Pentacles, or you have been working a lot more than usual because you were wanting to get this promotion or this pay rise. Awesome. But the two to me also means partnering up. Not only the balance, but two is usually partnering up. Now we've got a little iPhone here, or what is it? It's a kite from somebody else windsurfing in the back. So there might be love on the cards for you. Perhaps you're trying to balance your love life, your romance life. Perhaps you want to expand and get married and start a family. Well, it's on the cards or in the cards, as you can see. Family is important. Family reunion or reunion with family and friends. Perhaps you might find out you're pregnant. Perhaps you could be buying a house or moving to a larger house because the family is being expanded. Okay. Now you've got the moon. There's some things that you don't know, and there's a transformational time. Perhaps you are transforming, or the transformation is that you are getting married or starting a family, living together with somebody. Oh wow. Okay. Wish is granted. Believe in your abilities as a magic maker to manifest your wishes. They will soon be your reality. 10 again, so you've got two tens, and this becomes a 1. So you've got a wish card. Gorgeous. Nice way to start up the week. Now, that said, I'm going to do the reading first, and then I'll go into the oracle cards or the other cards. So this is an ending, a new beginning. You might be going into more of a playful time, or again, you've got a swing here, a tie, balancing, going backwards and forwards. Try to stay in balance and stay in one place at a time. Things will be happening rapidly and very, very quickly. Now, we did have the things, how did your month go? And it seems that your month has been you've been trying to balance and coming out of your shell and going for what you want so that you get your wish granted. This could be the promotion or the wage increase that also arose in one of your earlier readings. And if it hasn't happened, could happen now. It seems that you have also gained more trust in yourself and independency by balancing things, and things are happening now much more rapidly. And you could be going on holiday, you might be traveling for work, as the Eight of Wands also means travel. And we are in a period, you might be traveling towards family. Okay. And here again, you're holding on to your partner. Family is important. Wow. You could be sharing something with somebody in the family, or somebody could be giving you a gift. Again, that could be that you have asked somebody in the family or a friend for a loan because you knew you were going to get this rise. But if you haven't had the rise yet, you could be receiving news this week, midweek, about the promotion, about the wage rise. Usually a promotion also means a wage increase. Definitely, what I'm also getting, you could be going on holiday to the mountains. You could be going to the mountains, to the family cabin, for those that live in Canada or Switzerland or in America. We've got mountains here, and we've got mountains here, and we've got mountains there. So mountains could have a significant meaning, but I also see mountains as don't think of any difficulties or problems. Don't make mountains out of a molehill. Okay, so don't make an elephant out of a fly. There's plenty of people that will give you a listening ear or a helping hand or a gift if you're less fortunate. If you can't pay for the travel, they might help you financially to go on holiday and to go and see family members. If you are more fortunate, then you might be doing that for somebody else. I also see tents, so you might not be staying in a hotel, but you're taking a cheaper option that you are camping out. Wow. Okay. Now you've also got the moon at the end of the week. At the weekend, there are things that you might not know, and they might come to daylight. Who knows? So definitely celebrations are back, and I feel you're more in your power and balanced to get what you want, because you are taking action as to what you want. Now, you are also in the spotlight. You're being noticed, so that also says that with being noticed, you could get that promotion or extra money. Boom. The boss might have seen you and how diligent you are and how determined. You stick to your guns and you'll find the balance. Now, here we've got number 6, and that is balance. We've got number 8, that is the house of money and in your power, being in your power. Now we also have 18. 1 and 8 is 9, so there is an ending. Follow your path. The moon is shining light on your path. You're on the right track, on the right road. Now, where there is a spotlight, there's also illumination. So there could be something highlighted, a situation or a question at hand. You need to do some more research before you will have the answer. Perhaps you have to go inward to find the answer. Meditate. She's lying there in the moonlight with her hands across her heart. This could be about love. This could be about a situation like work or moving home, or can I afford this home? So there will be help and advice around you, so don't be scared. You can do it. Now we've got another 2 here, so you've got the angel number 22, and you've also got the 2 of scrolls, and the scrolls, that is the swords. Now I'm getting to know this deck. It's totally different. You can have a look at the review when it is out, but the scrolls reflect the world of mind, communication and study. The ancient Hebrew and Aramaic words for scroll is sefer and sepra, also meant book and reading and stem from the base word sepra, which means scribe. It was scribe who wrote and had access to all the records. And this is the records from within you. These are the records that were the blueprints of this life in previous lives and future lives. Because we take our knowledge, our emotions and our experiences with us when we leave this plane. And I believe in reincarnation, and also that what we have learned we take it with us, and that's how we improve our emotions, our higher selves in the next life. And we won't remember, but it is in our genes, so that if we need it, it will come out. So sometimes we just have to meditate or contemplate, take a time out, and she's taking time out here, and she's holding her hands on her heart and solar plex, so she's going within. This is what I'm getting from this card. And the two scrolls means that basically knowledge, communication, so that is the closest that the scrolls can get or represent communication. It just said it could be study, gaining knowledge, doing your research. Okay, so I'm going to go into this extensively. It is upright and not reversed. Surrounded by a spinning wheel and a basket of wool, a beautiful woman, worried and tired, gazes at the embers in the fireplace. She has worked hard at her spinning for the coins that are gathered on the table. The expensive window behind her looks out onto the Buddhist monastery high in the mountains. Now I've mentioned, I don't know these cards, I'm reading it out of the book, and I keep on mentioning mountains, so that is quite significant that it comes out into this card. You can see the mountains here, but the card is a bit dark. So again, remember, you don't have to climb a mountain, you can walk it. So if you need to stay balanced, take your time, unless you have a deadline. When you receive this card, there is a conflict in your life between what the outer world requires of you and how your own spirit directs you. You actually may have had a number of past lives where you wanted to focus on your spiritual growth and therefore joined a monastery to do so, then missing the wonders that the secular world could offer, such as love, family and finances, success. You chose the seclusive, that is turning within and shutting yourself off from the world. A secular world exclusively in your next incarnation. Yet this didn't offer the spiritual focus you also sought because of this. It's likely that you bounced back and forth, really. Oh, this is amazing. Okay. To monastic, from the monastic to the personal in a number of incarnations and through a number of different faiths. You are now again experiencing a polarity between a full self-realized spiritual experience and a personal success in your day-to-day life. It often feels as if you have to let one go in order to embrace the other. This push and pull will continue until you learn to bring your spiritual self to every situation in your personal life. It's time to replace worry with trust and integrate your internal truth with your temporal reality. If you have a job or are in a relationship that actively pulls you from your spirit, you must deal with it, or possibly leave it. Who you are forever is who you are now. Let nothing impede that power. When you own it, absolutely self-realization in both worlds will elude you no longer. So the lesson I see, the question was, let's see what resonates with you, and with from previous readings we've had the family issue, we've had marriage issue, perhaps the money issue, balancing issue, seeking help, okay, doing the guidance, going within, contemplating and evaluating. So yes, what this card is telling you, take time out for yourself, love yourself, before you can love another. Also, take care of yourself before you take care of others. This card also says find the balance within you, to take time out and to make time for the family. That's when you come to this level, and that is why it says you are who you are right now, and respect that, and others should respect that too. And when you realize that you are worth what you are worth and how you are now, then you will no longer have any illusions. Now that's quite beautiful, and it is again quite deep. Now we've got number 16, the Tower, and this is mushrooms. Again, you see you climbing up. There's like a stairways in this deck. It looks like a stairway. So you can be ambitious, work hard to look after the family, and in the first place yourself, so that you can look after the family. Okay, promotions, definitely going upwards. Could happen unexpectedly. The Tower, a lot of people think that the Tower is scary, but it isn't. Okay, so it's just a new beginning, but unexpected, because something wasn't built on proper foundations. If you get to know yourself and accept yourself, love yourself, then everything will balance out, and it will be built on proper foundations, and it will last. Okay, now the mushroom. Let tragedy nourish the soil of rebirth. Everything is food for growth. Be liberated by your acceptance of profound change. Boom. You are changing. You're getting better. Being ambitious. Getting what you want. Now, I won't go too much into the meaning of the card, because we all know what it means. Okay, now if you've the Spark Foundation healing, mushrooms are decomposers. They convert material that is no longer useful into something living things can eat. They break down and absorb environmental contaminants, recycle decaying materials, and bringing nutrients to the soil. Use tragedy to nourish the bedrock of your soul. Let the current crisis consume the false narratives you have created and rewrite your story. Now is your chance to play at the game of life anew. A mushroom built the immune system. Allow yourself to build strength through resilience. Mushrooms reproduce by shooting their spores through the air in bursts. Once the first shock of profound change has passed, let new energy be released. And you can use the mushrooms, crafting with the mushroom, or with the tower rather. Write about your tragedy you are facing. Bury the writing beneath a decaying mushroom or log. That is what you can do. You can also burn it in a little tin or in a outside, and let it go. That is how you release your frustrations or things that make you angry or sad, and throw away. You are doing it physically, and that's how you can do it. But if you are a meditator or a contemplator and evaluate, then perhaps emotionally you can let it go. But if you, 9 times out of 10, if you do it physically, then you see it happening, you're doing the action, and that really sets the pace and the foundation for letting go. Okay, you can also enhance your vitality to cope better with change. Take medicinal mushrooms like Ricey or responsibly harvest Gayagag. Right, I don't know. I've never used mushrooms in that way. But there is harmless mushrooms, not drugs that hallucinate. You can eat mushrooms. You can make mushroom tea. Learn something new. Enroll in a mushroom foraging class. That is also one way of saying go outside into nature and see whether there is a club that does mushroom hunting. Okay, now that is quite beautiful. So write down what is of no use to you or what makes you sad or angry, and then bury it under a log or a mushroom. I wouldn't do that. Don't disturb nature, just burn it in a little can. You've got the green feather, different greens, and that means healing, also money, space, so go outside in the space. Seek your own space. You've got a lot of green. Release what you've been carrying and lighten up. New joy is on the way. Yes, you've got 2 tenths, so there could be more things starting afresh. Wow, beautiful. Now, this card, I can understand why this comes out. Now you see a tower, you see the that place in Roman, the ancient Roman sport or opera or sport facility. So again, I see the tower. You want to reach a certain status. I've got a star here, so again, to me, it's jumping out, a wishing. I think your wishes will come true, but you're coming out from the dark into the light. You're moving on slowly. You're on the right path upwards. Again, mountains. Okay. Limits. Know that limiting attitudes are often formed as protective reactions to past events. Okay. So, don't limit yourself, but know your boundaries. That is what I would say. And first look after yourself and then the rest. 38 becomes 11. So that's another new beginning. and that's the angels giving you a new doorway to step through, a new beginning. Know your limits, know your boundaries, okay? Let others know that as well. So again, letting go of the old, moving on. It's a beautiful reading because you will receive money, and it is in the air. It's been in the cards for the last couple of months, weeks, sorry, nearly 2 months, because this is from the 16th, taken from the reading from the 16th of June, and I see you are making progress, and I do see you're humbling. When I see the hummingbird, I see humbleness, so you're next to godliness, number 11, and being humble is very beautiful, really beautiful. That means that you are grateful and thankful for what you have, but you would like improvement, your wishes to be coming true. Well, I think your wish will come true. So stay humble. Humbleness is next to godliness. It's a beautiful characteristic, and a lot of don't let anybody make use of it or abuse it. Okay, so know your limits, know your boundaries. I think this is an awesome reading, and thank you for all your likes and shares, and I hope that you will do it for me again and again. If you haven't subscribed yet, then please subscribe. It is gratefully appreciated, and it helps the channel. Thank you, and have a beautiful week, and if you're on holiday, have a wonderful holiday and come back safe. Ciao ciao.